you're using the default mouse sense, or maybe you're just trying to find something better. Sure, you can copy some pros sense and see what works for them. Wait, why is it different for everyone? Well, some of them just picked a low number that seemed good and practiced their aim until they could casually clip farm. The rest of them though, they adjusted their in-game sense gradually over time until it was just right. And while they still practiced their aim, it's just another route to take. And we can use a shortcut for finding the number that works for you and you specifically, but we're cheating with the calculator. Make sure you haven't played any games within the last hour because you can't be warmed up. Open up Overwatch and start by going to the practice range. Now if you have a mouse pad that's bigger than your hand, change your sensitivity so that going from edge to edge is one full turn. It's up to you if you want it to be half a turn. Don't freak out, this is only temporary. If your mousepad isn't that big, ignore everything I just said. Now open up the video description and go to this link here. You'll see this thing. This is called the PSA method, and IOStechs helped make this popular for Overwatch. Back in the game, go to Options, Controls, and whatever you have here in your mouse sensitivity, write that into the website we just opened up. Looks like I've got two numbers back, 7.5 and 22.5. We're going to ignore the middle column, that's just there for the calculator to do its job. Stand roughly here on this line and aim at the eye of the practice range bot. What we want to do is strafe left and right while keeping our crosshair on the bot's eye. This might seem confusing, but let me show you. I'm going to start with 7.5 and move left and right, and I'm trying to keep my crosshair on the eye. I'm not doing a great job of it, and this sense feels wrong, but that's okay, it's temporary. Now I'm going to try 22.5. What I'm looking for with these numbers is kind of like an eye exam. Which one is less blurry, A or B? And well, we're actually doing the exact same thing, but with aim. Ignoring comfort and how weird they feel, I think I did a better job tracking the bot's eye on 7.5. So I'm going to click lower since it's the lower of the two numbers. Once again, I've got 5.63 and 16.88. All I've got to do now is repeat what I just did and try them out. Sometimes you might want to check out the line a little closer to the bot as well, because you're not always going to be shooting from a distance. This goes up to iteration 7, so don't be afraid to take your time and remember to ignore comfort. You're looking for what does the best. While going through these numbers, I do urge you to try the lower numbers more if you have the space for it, because not only does that let you use your wrist to aim, but also your elbow and even your shoulder. That means more control and more good or better aim generally. I mean, Bob Ross used his entire arm in painting, didn't he? And it looks like the sensitivity it gave me is 5.56. That's not bad. While it says perfect right here, I do want to stress that it's an approximation. You can generally get a closer approximation to what works with 2 goes of this, but I wouldn't overdo it. Also, you should feel free to change this. Maybe it ends up being that I like 5.4 way better than 5.56. Or maybe even something weird like 1.6 works better for me later. I don't know. I know I had fun.